Remember the times that you have with them while they're young, because the time goes like this. Hey, everybody, hope you are doing well this week. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to give you a message this week that is not the usual message. I'm going to go a bit off topic. This is not going to be about personal development. This is not going to be about working out and staying fit and leveling up and being committed and taking action. It's not going to be about any of that, because I just had some inspiration and I just wanted to share a different message with you. This is not something I'm going to do all the time, but just this week I wanted to share a different kind of message with you. So this is Mark Johnson, your fitness ambassador from Bounce Pep, the youngest son of Bill Johnson, as always. And let me start off by just saying that I talked to my father for a little bit over an hour this past week. It was a great conversation. And whenever I talk to my father, Bill Johnson, I'm always all ears, because he always has something wise and meaningful to say. Now, my father is almost 93 years old. In about 1 month, he will be 93. So he has a lot of things to say. He has a lot of memories. And one of the things that we discussed was when I was a child. And he was talking about the things that we would do together when I was a child and the memories that he had of me when I was a child. And he was saying it. He was speaking as if everything happened just last week. Remember, my father is almost 93 years old, and he was talking about my childhood and the things that we used to do together as though it was just a week ago. And so another thing that happened was a few days ago, I saw a photo. Yes, just a single photo of my 3 daughters that is 7 years old. And it struck me because I remember taking the photo. I had not seen it since I took it, but I remember taking the photo, and I did a little quick calculation, and I figured out that it was a 7-year-old photo. And I'm looking at this photo, and I just couldn't believe how quickly the time elapsed. It was unbelievable. It just blew my mind. I said, I cannot believe that it's been 7 years since I took this photo. So my message to you today is, if you have teenage or preteen kids, basically young children, my message to you is, remember the times that you have with them while they're young, because the time goes like this. It goes so quickly. Before you know it, you'll look up and your kids will be adults. Okay? So parents, everybody has a smartphone. Take photos. Travel with your kids. Take them places. Go places together, not just to the shopping mall, not just to the supermarket. Travel with your kids as much as you can. You know, take them, show them the world as much as you can. Be together in those moments as much as you can, and capture those moments. Take photos, like I said, because you can't get that time back. Don't take it for granted. I'm telling you, you can't get that time back. Once they grow, they're never going to be small again. Like, that time just elapses incredibly fast. Okay. So you can't get that time with your kids back. That time when they were just small and when they were just learning and growing, you can't get that time back. And that's my message to you today is, don't take it for granted. I know that we as parents, I'm a parent too, so I get it. Sometimes your kids drive you nuts. You don't always want to be around them. Sometimes they get on your last nerve. My kids are the same way. Sometimes they get on my last nerve. But it's truth. You'll be looking up 10 years from now, and it's going to feel like a week has passed. You're going to see a photo just like me from 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago. And you're going to say, man, what happened to the time? Like, where did it is incredible how quickly that time goes. So no matter how much your kids get on your nerves, remember that just like you have bad times, irritating times, challenging times with the kids, you also have good times. Okay. I want you to, remember the good times. You're going to remember the bad times, that's for sure, but don't forget to remember the good times. Don't forget to capture the good times. If you got a camera, take photos, capture those moments, because your kids will grow up, and they will grow up very fast. If you don't have kids yet, you're probably going to be a parent in the future. Most of you who are watching who don't have kids yet, most of you probably will be parents in the future. And I want you to remember what I'm telling you today. I want you to hear this message and remember it. Store it in your memory bank, okay? One day you'll have kids. It's going to be very, very important that you don't take for granted the time that you have for them when they're young, okay, before they reach adulthood. Hear me when I say, you won't be able to get that time back once it passes, okay? So I want you to look forward to it. And when the time comes, when they're young like that, I want you to spend time with them, travel with them, talk to them, try to enjoy as much time as you can with them. Try to capture those memories. So that's my message to everyone today. Don't take your children's young years for granted. Don't take those years for granted. You can't get them back. Okay. So enjoy, remember, and, just be thankful for what you have. So this has been Mark Johnson, your fitness ambassador for Bounce Pep. That is my message for you this week. Next week, I'm going to be back at it again, talking about leveling up. So just get ready for that. But this week, that's the message I have. I want you to take that with you and take care. Talk to you next time.